Hey Year 7s, today we're going to be talking about multiplying and dividing when we're working with decimal numbers. Let's say I want to multiply two decimal numbers together and I have the question 0,2 times 0,7. Now when you multiply two decimal numbers together, the number of decimal places that you have in your question is going to be the same number of decimal places that you need in your answer. So here I have two decimal places, so that means my answer needs to have two decimal places. Once you know that, you just carry on by focusing on your numbers. 2 times 7 is 14. I know that I needed two decimal places in my answer, so my answer will be 0,14. Let's say you had something like 0,12 multiplied by 0,03. Again, the number of decimal places you have in your question must be the same as the number of decimal places that you have in your answer. So I have 4 decimal places in my question. This means I must have 4 decimal places in my answer. From there, just focus on multiplying your numbers like you normally would. 12 times 3 is 36. And then I need 4 decimal places, so I'll just fill in zeros here, and my answer is going to be 0,0036. Okay, great. Now let's say I wanted to multiply a decimal number by a number that is not a decimal number. Let's say I had something like 0,2 multiplied by 500. Now, in this case, the number of decimal places that you have in your question tells you how many zeros or how many decimal places you're going to need to take away from the other number you're working with. Here, if I have 0,2, I have 1 decimal place, so this tells me I need to get rid of this 1 0. Then I just multiply like I normally would. 2 times 5 is going to give me 10, and then I need to add this 0 back into my answer because I'm saying 2 times 50. My answer is 100. Let's say I had something like 0,06 multiplied by 600. So here, the number of decimal places that I have in my question will tell me how many zeros or how many decimal places I'm going to need to move over in my answer. I have 2 decimal places in this part of the question, so I'm going to have to get rid of 2 zeros here with the other number I'm multiplying with. So that will give me an answer of 6 times 6, which is 36. And that's it. I've got nothing else that I need to take away or add on. Let's try a question like 0,15 multiplied by 20. I have 2 decimal places in my question, so that means I need to take away 2 zeros over here, but I only have 1 0 to take away. So that means I've taken care of this decimal place, but I still have to do something about this one. If I multiply normally, 15 times 2, I'm going to get the answer of 30, but this extra decimal place that I have here is telling me I need to take away another 0 in my answer, or I need to move over to the left. So if I do that here and I take away this 0 in my answer, I'm just going to wind up with 3. Let's do one more of these. 0,02 multiplied by 40. So I have 2 decimal places here. That means I have to get rid of 1 0. That's taken care of that guy. I don't have a second 0 to get rid of here, so let me try multiply, see what happens. 2 times 4 is going to give me an answer of 8. I don't have a 0 to get rid of on the bottom like I did with the 30 in this example. So what I need to do to sort out this decimal place is I need to move my comma 1 unit over. So this is going to give me an answer of 0,8. Great! I hope that helps you in understanding this concept. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!